storybook. Cute number. Theo, 오빠. And wow, that's a lot of clothes. This she knitted, I think. Oh, it's for me. 유진 오늘 벌써 온 hand
That's
for
the
sure. Cute. Is it?
Yeah, looks good.
Ah, so cute. Wait, looks small. Oh my god, everything is so small for him.
This one looks bigger.
Yeah, that's big.
And also this is more flexible.
That's also too
That's
small.
definitely so small.
I think this might fit. Let's try. No,
I don't think
I think we can ask her to. This one fits.
this one fits. Yeah.
Small.
Too small. Let's see.
Works?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's flexible.
Okay, that's.
Hey. That's nice. This is Lea.
Ah, so Shinola.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
long,
fire
it's good.
holder. Yeah, that's
Because
good.
sometimes it's too short.
Oh, cute. This is definitely
Big enough.
big. Oh, it's cute. Oh, it's cute.
Weil im Flug muss man ja immer Dings ausschalten.
Bist du schon fertig mit der Arbeit?
Nee, ich habe nur so Pause gemacht, Mittagspause.
이제 태연이가 청소해. 자. 그렇지. 베개 들고 먹을 거 다 들고 맨날 이사를 가야 돼요. 갔다가 또 저녁에 오고 최대한 늦게 오려고 산책 엄청 하고 떠돌이처럼. 불쌍한 태요. 맨날 떠돌아다니는 태요.
it's really good for the
지금 6시가 넘었는데 밖도 깜깜한데 아직까지도 드릴링을 네, 오늘 날씨 좋으니까 나갈 준비하자. Bring tail?
Der hat die Füße jetzt.
Ja.
Die Sachen gehen raus.
So children can draw and they can simply collect the materials that they want themselves to use. Some of the messier things we can hire up and they need to ask us. We also do woodworking. We encourage the children to brush their teeth at lunchtime and we help them.
Sehr nette Eltern, ganz viele interessante Menschen, die hier so in der Community sind, auch wirklich interessiert an der Arbeit, was passiert mit unseren Kindern.
Work with kids and then like he seems to also care that he brings his own leftover wood here.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like really. And I like that it's a mixed group of caretakers as well, like men and women.
Just demonstration for peace against the war. Oh yeah, of course. Most of the time they will go out, right?
And when the weather is good, they will go out.
Bon appetit. 김치랑 깻잎이 들어있어. It's nice. I like it. 아, Then we can share half. I like it. I like this. Is this run by Korean person?
No, it's just that one bread that has Korean chili paste in it. That's why
that's-
it's called this. Because I mean, this is called Persian olive.
Oh,
My wife is Korean.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it contains gochujang.
okay, bye.
I mean, also like if you wouldn't use it now, these things last, and you can just drop things, and then you can play just with these things now, and then later on put it as a box, and I mean this is like a good
Okay.
wide.
Theo. Theo. Theo can actually up the swing.
You
Theo
think
went,
so?
yeah, Theo went with the swing. But very gently, I
Yeah, of course. With your mom?
Guck mal, 20 Pferde, ja?